So today it's all about being a vampire and making ourselves stronger by building a castle and feasting on our enemies in V Rising, which is available now on the PS5. I already enjoy this game as it is on Steam, and the devs have been working hard making a bunch of improvements from the early access period. Now they're bringing the Vampire Adventure to PS5, so we'll see how it handles. This video is also sponsored. So the first thing we gotta do is find a good spot to set up our mansion, and I like the looks of this area right up here. So we just gotta jump down and then make our way over there, while also probably clearing out some enemies so we can get all the resources that we can. And thankfully there's a lot of abilities we have that can help us with this. Like, hey buddy, you wanna hit me with your sword?
No!
Oh, counter. Not letting you do that. Beautiful. Getting lots of bones, which we can use to make some armor now, like a chest guard and some leggings. And just like that, we're wearing some clothes. Looking very dapper for, you know, somebody who just woke up from the grave. Oh, and it looks like there's some wolves here that want to pick a fight. We'll just go ahead and entertain them for a little bit, countering all of them. And we should also make note of their blood type. This one is 12% creature, so we're just going to drain you for all of your essence. And then we'll take out your friend here. And with that, we get some perks, like extra movement speed. This is good, because we have a lot of ground to cover. Ooh, and some deer here. Hello. Wait, come back. Let me blast you with magic. Get back here. Need your rugged hide, so I can make the rest of the clothes, like some gloves and boots. So now we have a full set of bone armor, and we can claim that to get some new recipes. Which, can we make those right now? It looks like we can. Good. The axes will be good for wood, and the mace will be good for stone. So let's just go ahead and chop down this tree that's right here. Ooh, it looks like we have some people here, and you got some warrior blood in you. All right then. Let's just go ahead and get some of that. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy warrior more than creature blood. And these other guys don't even know what's happening. Let's go ahead and just get their chest right away. Oh wow, this guy has 95% blood? Oh, I need you. Yes, give me this precious, precious essence. 95%? That is almost pure. That is amazing. And everybody else can just go ahead and be dealt with. We don't need them anymore. Oh, I didn't mean to grab this chest, but we'll go ahead and take everything in anyway before we take out this scout. Beautiful. I was not expecting to get such pure blood right away. Oh great, now we have a giant forest dweller coming after me. That's a bit high level, so we're just gonna stealth away. I was gonna say stealth and sneak at the same time. Oh, it looks like the wolves tore into something here. There's quite a few things laying around, like some tainted hearts and some paper. My favorite. Ooh, let's just take a quick detour up here so we can find a new waygate. Now we can fast travel as long as we're not carrying certain things. And at long last, we have made it to our prospective place of our new castle. And it's already overgrown with wolves. Amazing. We're just gonna clear all of them out because I need a lot more essence. And once we do that, there's a whole bunch of wood and stone here that we can collect. So we can get some things set up. Also, who are you? You're a poacher. You're somehow pretty high level and taking on a forest dweller. How's that working for you?
Ow!
It doesn't seem to be working too good. But that also means the forest dweller lives here, and I don't like that. But once we collect enough wood and stone, I mean, might as well collect some stone from these ruins that are here, then we can get a blueprint for the castle heart. So we just need to find a good spot for this to go down. I mean, might as well put it right here. So now we have the spot for our castle, and the blood essence is just filling up the fountain wonderfully. So now we can actually start to make our castle by firstly placing down some rough floors and taking down some structures so we can put in some more. Oh, but now the sun is rising. That's not good. Vampires and sun do not mix. And I also just chopped down the tree that was giving me some shade. I am full of great ideas. But here, let's put in some palisades so we can protect our castle a little bit. So now we can get some shelter. But to get the shelter, we are gonna need some extra stone materials, and hopefully cloud cover keeps up. I guess it isn't. But thankfully, there's plenty of stone over here. There's actually a tent right here. That's a person. What are you doing here? This is my land. I just took it over. And of course, there's more wolves. Why has my new castle gotta be so infested with dinguses? But now that we have all the resources that we need, we can put in a mist brazier, or brazier, I don't know how you say it. Either way, we put it in, and then we quickly put in some bones into it, and it swirls up and makes some cloud cover for us. Beautiful. So now, even though we don't have a roof, we can wander around our castle freely, even though it's not much of a castle right now. Gonna need some more floors. And then we put in a chest to store all of our goods, and then we put in a coffin for ourselves, like any good vampire needs. There, now we can craft better things. Although first I want to put in a little bit more floors. Ooh, the moon is rising. Good. We can move around more. And let's go ahead and redo some of these walls here, because that's the entry ramp right there. So now we have a proper door to our castle. And now we have most of the walls to our castle, but I still don't feel safe with that forest dweller there. So it's time we got the simple workbench going, but first we need a sawmill. So that can go right over here in this corner, and then we can turn some of the wood we have into planks. And this thing works slow enough, I'm just gonna put in a second sawmill. But now we have enough planks to put in a workbench. So now we can make better gear for ourselves, like plated bone guards. We should have, okay, we have everything for 2 items. So just a quick jog over to some more wolf packs. And now we can make the rest of our gear plated. And then to increase our weapons, we're going to need even more planks. So first let's get our sword upgraded, because this is what I want to do damage with the most. And then let's see, we can make a better bone ring if we had more essence. Would it hurt if I just took a little bit from the castle? Not too much, just a tad. So we can make a blood bone ring, which gives us some better spell power. And now our gear level is 20. Beautiful, so now we can track some blood actually. This is how we get some really good upgrades. And then the rest of the essence can go back to the castle. Okay, now I think we can try taking on this forest dweller, because it's not a skull anymore, we're actually seeing its level. And it is a bit of levels above us, but we should be fine. We'll just start this off with a good old volley there, and then whoop, dip over there. And okay, we can actually do some pretty decent damage to it. Whoa, oh gosh, but it stuck us with webs. Okay, so get ready for some counters, beautiful. And then make sure to use our evasion to our advantage. Whoa, okay, he's already halfway dead. And whoop, okay, he actually doesn't hit that hard. Just a bit more spell power. Oh, we can actually feed on him, but I'm going to abort just so we can take him out. Yes, we took out the forest dweller, nice. Now I don't have to worry about him invading my castle anymore. Okay, so what other refinement buildings can we get in place? A furnace would be nice, but we need some copper ore for that, and for that we need to upgrade our mace. So once we do that, we just need to brave the daylight and find a copper vein that's exposed, or an ore piece. There's one. Oh, and there's a moose. Hello. I probably should have drained him. My blood pool is looking a bit low right now. Well, let's just still hold this for a little bit, and we got 93 copper out of that. Okay, what's this moose like? 26%? I can go with that. Hey, come back here. Ooh. I need your essence. There we go. A little bit of movement speed is gonna go a long way. There, now we can get a furnace in place. Just one to begin with now. And then we can take the rest of the copper ore that we found and turn it into some ingots. Now, while that's working, how about we track some of the V-blood that we got the ability to do? Because this is how we get a bunch of upgrades on our way to becoming the ultimate vampire. First, we start with a white wolf. We'll just track that and then go on out and see where he is. It looks like he's down over that way. And he's actually nearby, which is exciting. Okay, there's some more wolves. Not quite a white wolf like I'm looking for. But thankfully, they're low enough level that we can just take them out, no problem. Okay, now it says very close. Might just be, there it is. It's the white wolf, the alpha. And that's a lot of wolves with them. Well, I guess we just gotta get this started. Okay then. Yep, call your friends. I'm just gonna counter them. And then, whoop, whole lot of jukes and evasions. Oh dear, this is a lot of wolves. I'm glad we got higher level gear. Just need to take out all of them, okay. They don't do a lot of damage to me, but I don't wanna get hit by the alpha. Okay, all the ads are cleared out, and now it's just me and him. Mano a mano. Unless that just called in some more? I hope it didn't. Counter, nice. And oh, spell attack. Okay, need some distance. Oh great, I think he just called in some more ads. Get out of here. Respect the 1v1. Okay, ooh, health orbs dropped from him. Nice. I will definitely take those. He's down to half health. And looking pretty puckered out. Whoop. Well, being puckered out isn't gonna help you here, bud. Attack to the face, and come on. Okay, one more counter. Ooh, nice, and oh yes, we can extract the blood. Give me all of this juicy goodness. And once that is complete, The first of many. Yes, indeed. So now we have mirrors, but more importantly than that, we have the ability to turn ourselves into wolves. Look at this. I'm a wolf. So now we'll use our wolfy selves to run back to our castle. And now the copper ingots should be ready for us. There's 2 so far. So we'll just get more underway. Get the last couple segments of walls in place. And now we can actually make some other production buildings, like a vermin nest. This is going to be important. And a blood press as well, because obviously I'm a vampire after all. So now, because we've been collecting a few rats and tainted hearts, we can turn that into essence for our castle in a very grotesque manner. I mean, look at this. It's nasty. But we're gonna need a lot more copper to get the upgrades that we need. Thankfully, one of our next targets, Errol the Stonebreaker, happens to reside in a copper mine. So let's go pay him a visit. We'll just have to bash our way through this bandit camp first. Thankfully, none of these guys really stand a chance. Whoop, but that rogue is trying. Or that thief, rather. Ooh, this thief has a warrior blood of 25%. I'll go ahead and take that. Should be better than creature in this occasion. Oh no, but the mugger stunned me. Get out of here. Go away. You're rude. So we just clear out a few more of them, and we're starting to look a little bit damaged. Thankfully, we can use our blood pool to mend ourselves. There, so now we're pretty much at full. Good enough to take out everybody else. And once they are taken out, we can loot their goods. Like a rat. Yes, definitely what I wanted. But they do have some other goodies like coarse thread, which we're gonna need to make better armor. But now we're finding the proper copper camp. The bandit copper mine. So we just have to clear out even more baddies. Oh, I think I just hit the thief even though he went invisible. Excellent. Oh, and there should be plenty of copper in these mine carts too. I sure hope so anyway. Nope, it doesn't look like there is. That's okay, because once we get into the mine proper, there's so many copper ores around here. And a chest for the taking. Now, let's try to take out as many of these extra people as possible before we take out Errol the Stonebreaker, because I have enough things to worry about without there being, 50 dudes backing him up. And of course, as we do, there's no reason we can't mine the copper for ourselves. That's the whole reason we're here. Ooh, and then we're finding some more chests in the mines with a miner's mace? That's better than my sword. That could be a good replacement for my bone mace. Ooh, and some copper ingots, nice. So we have just a proper maul that we can bash people with, wow. Or as long as we don't get stunned. It's fun too, because if I go to feed someone and then cancel it, there's a little bit of haptic feedback on the triggers. It's a nice feeling. Oh, weird. This chest has sculptured wood. This is gonna be some fancy stuff we have here. But our pockets are also getting very full. So let's go ahead and take out Arrow before we get too carried away. You can see him right down there with a giant pickaxe and a purple hand. And I think a sword is still gonna work better in this fight. Just for that speed. Oh, hello. All right, so he does a thunderous shockwave. Nothing we can't handle. And, oh, okay, he was about to do a thing there. Thankfully, we have such a maneuverability advantage. Whoop! Oh, I said too much. Ah, get out of there! All right, go ahead and counter, or you just face the wrong way, sure. I'll just go ahead and take you out of range. But he's also destroying a lot of the ores around us, so that's helpful. Hey, do you mind destroying these ones over here? And there you go, thank you. I'll just take all those, whoops. Hey, do you mind getting this one here? Here we go. Arrow's so helpful. My inventory is actually full. Okay, fine, I guess we gotta stop playing.
Let's hear the crunch.
And he really wants to hear a crunch. Is he a captain or something? Oh well, one more counter and a few more chops, and he is ours.
I think I overworked myself.
Giving us all the juicy V blood. Beautiful. So now he actually gave us some spell points. Ooh, and better storage. So now once we find the exit to this place, we can head on back to our castle. And now we have a lot of goodies to dump into the furnace, but we actually are probably gonna need a second one. So let's just set up both of them over here to make things easy. And thankfully there's plenty of stacks of copper to go in there. And that first one had enough copper in it that we can upgrade our sword. And to get better armor, we need leather. And the tannery we need to make that is behind Keely the Frost Archer here. And also before we go and fight her, let's go ahead and use that spell point that we got so we can unlock some chaos magic. So this will let us do the aftershock attack that the big guy could do. I forget his name already, but that can replace this attack here because I like that counter ability. And it's reading Keely as far away. At least this means we get to spend more time as a doggy. Pardon me, army of skeletons, don't mind me. Just run right past you. And the good news is about the wolf form is that the wolves don't bother me. I am one of them now. How do you do, fellow wolves? And okay, that's a militia. Those had skulls next to their names, so those are not someone I want to fight right now. And it looks like Keely might be in this encampment here. Very close. Yeah, this is where she is. But now the bandit wolves are not my friends, so I gotta take out them. Okay, new line ability, and oh yes! And the ignite kicked in. Very good. Oh, these people have bears in a cage. Oh, but he's sleeping. I'm just gonna let him be. And everybody else needs to be taken out. Which there is a lot of people to take out. Oh, and there's Keely. Okay, I was hoping to fight a few more people before facing you, but we'll deal with it. And ow, hopefully not get hit by any more frost arrows. That would hurt. But we will counter when we can. Ooh, that was very close to not countering. And she goes invisible, because of course she does. Oop. Just gotta get around you, and then take out some parish people because they blow up when they do. I don't want to freeze. I want to take out all your friends. And also hopefully get a chance to heal because my goodness, I am hurt. What? Ow! Oh dear, I'm incapacitated. Run away! Run away! Okay, but we should be okay. A little bit better. Oh, did that wolf just attack Keely? I'm okay with that. Ooh, she dropped health orbs. I need those. So we're just gonna sneak past her as we do, or a real Midwestern vampire with it. Okay, and now it's just us and Keely, so this should be a lot more manageable. And thankfully I can still slightly see her enough to hit her. And now she's at the point where she just keeps saying the same things over and over. Oh, silly Keely, just keel over. See what I did there? Ow! Okay, that's what I get. Just a few more hits. Aha! And now with your blood, I can make leather. Beautiful. Hey, and that was another objective for us. So we have the research desk now. Not gonna lie, I was starting to get a little worried there. Ooh, but we should actually also raid this camp for extra leather. So now we'll just peek into some tents here, take out a couple of thieves, and get their chests, which has a bunch of rawhide in it. Oh, and silver coins. We don't want these. Those hurt. We'll take everything else but that. Hey, and there's some leather. And Keely actually gives a spell point towards frost magic. So let's see. I don't want to get rid of that. Ooh, but an ice nova could be good. It chills enemies and we can freeze them. So, ah! Where do you guys come from? I'm trying to work out my magic here. Have some of that magic. And they, oh, wow, they all blow up. I might stick with the knight, actually. But I really want this chest that's over here. It's big and shiny. Can I just... Oh, okay, they're not gonna give me the time to unlock it. So I will just take out everybody as we do. And you, Mr. Deadeye, sir, need to... ma'am, need to go away. Your blood isn't even good. Okay, but now I have access to this giant golden chest here. Oh, if the sun would allow it. Why is nature itself keeping me from getting riches? Hey, I can unlock it right here. Beautiful. Ooh, a glacial chill. If I didn't just use my frost magic point to unlock a different spell, this would be really good. So let's just put this topaz there and then grab this. We'll be able to use it eventually. So now we can finally process all this rugged hide I've been collecting. We'll put in 2 tanning racks as we do. And now a full stack of rugged hide can go into each of them. And now we can start to make the Night Stalker armor. And the copper ingots are still going. This is amazing. Oh, I definitely forgot that I unlocked a new ability with the sword since I got it to copper level. That would have been nice to use. So now we have the full Night Stalker set made. Plus we can make this Immortal King's Great Helm. It doesn't give any bonuses, but it looks cool. And check it out, it looks great. It should look great with the rest of the Night Stalker armor too. Oh yeah, we are looking like a proper vampire now. I love this. And now we can put our research table in. So once we do that, we can unlock some things like a Brew of Ferocity. That sounds fun. And now when we claim that, we have a castle relocation heart available to us. So we can straight up relocate our entire castle wherever we want. And there is a lot of free real estate for us to go through. This map, as well as this game, is absolutely huge. We just barely scratched the surface, but I think that is a good spot for us today. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video of V Rising. I really enjoy this game, and it handles very well on the PS5. So if you guys want to get V Rising for yourselves on the PS5, then make sure you use the link in the description or the pinned comment. And while you're there, you might want to consider picking up the Legacy of Castlevania edition. That is a fun DLC. So thank you very much for watching, and big thanks to the developers for sponsoring this video. Sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Devion X, Lucas, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Droopalong, Angel, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sands, The V, Isaac, Miguel, and Killer Squad.